this on one screen and the scoreboard on this one so I can adjust it as the score messes up. But when I drag that over on here, I don't know if I have it wired up a little different. This did not look right.
Really?
So I had to duplicate it. So you may need to watch for the score a little bit.
I usually say it every so often just out of habit, but
For some reason it's not been showing the number of viewers anymore. It used to say it right there, how many people were watching.
does it say it on actually YouTube?
Yeah, you can see like.
Yeah, it says 3, but that's weird. Why won't it show it? Well, don't mess with the settings. Will it show the chat?
I don't know why, and it's done that for the last few times.
That's weird.
So what did you look at? YouTube? I'll
Yeah.
check Facebook. Facebook's on. Alright, I do have some pregame stuff. I'm going to start it.
Okay, I'm almost done here.
All right. I don't know. I didn't unmute it. I don't know why it came unmuted. I don't know how long we've been unmuted. All right. So hopefully you can hear us. Welcome to Eastern Hancock High School. And we have a Mid-Eastern Conference contest between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Blue River Valley Vikings. And this is just a varsity-only contest. And we're going to, tonight's announcers, I'm Joe Paxton, and Jay Gallion is joining me again.
Hello, everybody. Glad to be back.
And just to kind of, oh, good, mics are on. I don't know why. Earlier they're muted, and I went to unmute it, and it was already unmuted. So I don't know at what point it unmuted. Schedules. Royals had a little bit of a scare on Tuesday.
They did.
They lost the first two sets to Shenandoah, a team that they beat 2-0 in an invitational earlier in the year, and then had to win the last three sets to come back and win that, which, I mean, that became the conference match. The first one was an invitational. Tuesday was for the conference, and for us to stay in the lead, it was really important for us to come back.
Well, and I wonder if it's just one of those times where, you know, you've already beaten them, so not that you overlook them, but you know that you can achieve that goal, and maybe just didn't take them as seriously. And Shenandoah, you know, capitalized on that. You know, I wasn't there, so I can't say for certain, but I know from previous coaching experiences, I've had teams that are like, well, yeah, but we've already beaten them, blah, 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 and then they just overlooked them. So Shenandoah, good for them for capitalizing, but the Royals ended up with the victory in 5, right?
Yep,
yeah.
Yep. And then you look here at the conference standings, the Royals wanting to stay at the top or be up there because you know that Wapahani match is going to be tough.
Oh, yeah, it always is.
You know Daleville is going to be tough later on. And so winning that Shenandoah match and being able to come out on top after getting down 0-2 is going to be a huge thing. If we do end up winning the conference, that's going to be a match that we can look back and be like, that was the difference, I think.
Yeah, and I think of all of the teams that I've watched at Eastern Hancock, this is one of those teams that does have that grit to come back from a deficit. We've already seen that a few times this season, not just in you know, at the Shenandoah match, but just having that grit. They are a very determined team, so hopefully that will show up if that happens against those teams. Those teams up in that area, I know that there's some club volleyball influence up there, but man, they just crank out volleyball players. It is crazy.
Right. And Blue River comes in 2-3. Now, I don't know if that's updated entirely, that Max Preps is not completely up to date. Some players to watch here tonight. Hayden Collins. I feel like she kind of does a little bit of everything. She plays on the back row. She's one of our top in digs. She's an outside hitter, can hit it and get kills, and then she's one of our best servers as well. And then Autumn West had 10 kills against us last year. We had to dig into the archives of how they did last year against us to find some stats. So she might be the junior outside hitter for the Vikings.
For sure.
All right, we're getting ready to go with the PA and starting lineup. So
Alrighty.
we'll see when they're ready.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Varsity MEC volleyball matchup between the Blue River Vikings and your Eastern Hancock Lady Royals. Before we meet tonight's participants, if everybody could please rise and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future.
Now let's meet tonight's participants, beginning with the visiting Vikings. First for the non-starters, number 3, Sophia Norris. Number 7, Madison Blackburn. Number 9, Daisy Southern. Number 12, Amelia Kuntz. Number 13, Alyssa Wilson. Number 14, Kendra McQueen. Now for your starters. Number 2, Lily Williams. Number 4, Gwen Beavers. Number 5, Carolyn Hirschman. Number 6, Kayla McQueen. Number 8, Autumn West. Number 11, Abby Duncan. And your libero, Becca Grimm. Blue River is coached by Amy Hardwick, assisted by Ella Young. Now for your Eastern Hancock Lady Royals. First for your non-starters, number 3, Olivia Willis. Number 5, Hannah Whitgren. And number 11, Samantha Ritchie. Starting for the Royals, number 4, Hayden Collins. Number 7, Carly Lowe's. Number 10, Heidi Meyer. Number 12, Chloe Borgman. Number 15, Josie Hunt. Number 16, Adeline Willis. And your libero, number 2, Elena Eastridge. The Royals are coached by Corey Rainbold, assisted by Abby Singleton, Madison Seal, and Tammy Stunda.
All right, so one thing, I don't know if this has always been a varsity, if they've been playing just the varsity only schedule. I noticed 3 players out there not in uniform, so
Right.
you wonder if there's an injury thing and they would have normally played a JV.
Yeah, I think that they usually have a JV, but yeah, I noticed that too. There's got to be some injuries there. But it could also be just one of those years, you know, sometimes you go through those waves of kids coming out for things, and then the next year there's hardly anybody. Each class is a little different. I know my daughter is in 1st grade, and everyone in her class plays a sport, it seems like. It's like there's so many kids involved in different activities and different things outside of school, which is great, but kind of goes through those waves.
The Vikings come in with 3 seniors, and a couple of them, Becca Grimm's one to watch, the libero on the back row. And then Carolyn Hirschman, one we're going to talk about, I'm sure. I believe she might be the setter. So those are a few players to watch besides Autumn West we talked about earlier.
Yeah, it looks like the Vikings are going to serve first, possibly.
Royals starting with Adeline Willis, Borgman, Lowe's, Collins, Eastridge, and Hunt.
Yeah, it looks like we've got Hirschman back to serve for the Vikings. Did we ever figure out a nickname for Adeline?
No.
I heard that her sister Olivia is called Bill.
Bill?
Yes, so I don't know if we want to call her that.
She asked me if I called her Bob.
Oh, maybe it was Bob. It was Bob or Bill,
Bob.
I can't remember. Nice hit right down the middle there for the Royals.
That was Chloe Borgman with
Chloe
an early
Borgman.
kill. I do have a replay. I need to get set up. As Collins set to serve. Royals off to an early 1-0. Hopefully people found this here as Hirschman sets up Williams. This time going to Hunt.
Oh, nice dig in that back row by the libero there, and back over to Williams for the Vikings. Passed up to Lowe's, and Borgman with a nice hit. Number 8, West couldn't quite get behind it, but that was a great volley there for both sides.
And Chloe, that's her 2nd kill here already early on.
Yeah, it's a good start for her. We've got Collins back again. And ball's up.
And that's going to be off the arms of West and out of bounds. And that's going to be an ace.
Got not quite as big of a cheer block tonight. I don't know if we had a lot of practices or something going on.
Well,
but
it's also the early start. Sometimes this is a typical JV size cheer block.
That is true.
Just a bit long there by Collins, got a bounce. Though, I mean, it was kind of a good deal. A lot of them got their pink shirts over there because I wonder how many pink shirts Coach Rainbow has to get each year.
You know, I think it's quite a few because I have seen staff with pink shirts. I've seen students with pink shirts. My daughter's going to come in here and want a pink shirt here in a minute, so can't wait. Nice setup to Josie Hunt with the kill in the back row.
I think I may be the most non-parent person that has watched a volleyball game, and I don't have a pink shirt.
You don't have a pink shirt? You know, Joe, I work in the athletic office. I will get you a pink shirt.
I don't know if they have a size.
Are you a size medium still, or?
Just a bit wide.
That is very uncharacteristic for her, Whitgren, to serve that out of bounds. But, you know, everybody has an off serve there once in a while. We've got number 4, Gwen Beavers for the Vikings back to serve.
Good serve, dug out by Eastridge. Lowe's going to outside the Hunt.
And boom, baby, right to that back row. But that libero, she's not letting any of those get past her, I'll tell you. Number 1, Becca Grimm. And she was one of our players to watch, right, for the Vikings?
Yeah, one we talked about. She's a senior, so probably one of the most experienced back there. Is Eastridge set to serve. And oh. That's one of those, I think you're so tempted to just see how hard you can hit it and just mistimed her jump, it seemed. But
yeah, good effort. We've got Kayla McQueen for the Vikings back to serve. Kayla's a junior. That's going to be passed up by Eastridge to Lowe's and back to Josie Hunt on the opposite side there.
Just a bit wide, and the Vikings doing a good job here early on, 5-4.
Yep.
Royals. And like this is a conference match, which it should say that, but
did you forget that graphic?
No, it's on there. I just don't have it turned on for some reason.
We're going to free ball over the net here. Set up Hirschman right there in the middle. Good idea there by the Vikings. You know, they were going to try to catch the Royals off guard, but it just didn't quite come to fruition. But now we've got Hunt back to serve for the Royals. And I apologize for the delay on the camera. I'm trying to make sure we get everybody's serves in on the live stream here. So bear with me.
Yeah, that timing with Hirschman and West there. Not quite there on that set. Joust at the net, won by Lowe's.
Yep.
I watched a little bit of Penn State, Arizona State volleyball this weekend.
Doing a little research. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it was on after the Purdue football game, I think. So I kind of like fell into it. But
I'm going to have just over, and that's going to be out.
so Duncan just a bit wide.
I'll tell you a game to watch. We were out to dinner the other day, and it was Stanford versus Nebraska. And you want to see some tall girls. I had to look up their roster. The only ones under 6'5" were the liberos, and they were like 5'8". It was crazy. But that was some serious volleyball. It was awesome to watch.
It's 3 straight points for the Royals, make it 4 straight points for the Royals. 9-4.
Now Vikings might be looking for a timeout here if we have another serve by Hunt. And we're going to have a little rotation, but they're going to ask her to wait because the serve is already ready to go. But the Vikings looks like they'll get that substitution here. We've got number 7, Madison Blackburn. She's a senior. Subbing in for number 11, Abby Duncan.
Beavers tried to play that just off her platform and out of bounds there. But good effort by her sophomore.
Nice serve by Josie Hunt.
Great hustle there. Good effort by Grimm and took a hard fall.
Looks like she's okay.
Yep.
The tricky part about it is if it's just slightly behind you and you set it, ball coming over that hard, that's exactly what it's going to do. I mean, it's nearly impossible to have it go any other direction.
Hirschman sets up West.
Ooh, nice play there by the Vikings.
And we'll give a replay for the Vikings. Hirschman with a nice set.
Just that quick little set right there to the middle, and Royals just couldn't respond.
West was our player to watch there.
Yeah.
And good kill there in the middle. That combination, I think, is one to watch, the Hirschman to West.
And we've got, excuse me, Abby Duncan coming back in the game, and number 1, Becca Grimm back to serve for the Vikings.
I'm not sure how many people are watching, but we do have a trivia question tonight, so we usually play that right before. We have some confusion on the rotation, but substitutions.
Nice hard serve there back to Josie Hunt, up to Carly Lowe's, and we're just going to pass that ball over, keep it safe. Little quick set there in the middle again.
Yep, we're going to get Hirschman for being in the net.
Yep.
Now we get that substitution there for the Vikings.
Yeah, I think they just got a little anxious there and forgot we got to wait for the ref, and he's trying to do everything by the book.
Oh, just off the fingertips there of McQueen. Probably one that was, if you got to reach that far over your head from the back row.
It's probably going to go out.
Yeah, might want to let that one go, but good effort.
Well, we mentioned last time I did the live stream, do you let that go or do you try to pass that up? Because I would hate to let it go and then it hits inside.
Yes, I think that Coach Knight and I always talk about if it feels like it's questionable, go ahead and hit it.
Yep,
play it.
I agree. Lowe's hit that or served that just slightly out of bounds, but.
And that's something we've done lately, I feel like, since the Greenfield match is, an ace there.
Wow.
By West, but our service errors have gone up. Early on in the season, we didn't hardly have any free points to the other team. We've started to have a few here later in the season.
Nice pass up to Lowe's, and I thought she was going to go center to Borgman, but she tricked me out too, right outside to Collins with a nice kill there.
Here it is, the replay. I didn't even realize she was coming.
No, I was watching Borgman. She tricked me on that too. Got Meyer back to serve for the Royals. And I apologize again for just using first names. I'm trying to make sure we get it out quickly. And a little set there to the middle again. Now she's found her sweet spot. Hirschman knows where she likes to set. We need to see if the Royals are going to adjust to that, if they're going to pick up on that.
Heidi Meyer comes out, and Eastridge back in the libero position. Hirschman back to serve.
Speaking of service errors, and as a basketball coach, you might be able to explain this. Obviously different, movements and things like that, but I've always said in basketball,
Ooh, nice
you got to hit your free throws.
That's
right in that corner.
Yeah.
Right in that corner.
That was a great hit there by Williams, and and our line judge was he started to call it out, and he waved his flag to show emphatically he was wrong.
Yeah, he changed his mind. Now that one was out. Now he's got No, but what I was saying, you miss your free throws. It's one of those things. It's a free chance to make some points. Would we consider serves kind of the same thing?
Yeah.
Those service errors, you think those serves, we got to at least get those, but it's harder than it looks.
I think in this case, it's because the point goes to the other team. Your mistake benefits the other team. If you miss a free throw,
just hurts your team.
It just hurts your team in a sense. I think that's where I kind of see the difference.
Yep,
but
that makes sense.
they're important. Free throws in both games and the serves. Williams serves. Out.
It's going to go out of bounds.
And Borgman comes out, and our service specialist, Smiley Whitgren.
We're going to go with Smiley.
Yeah,
There
I
we
mean,
go. That is her nickname.
like she hit it. Oh, Josie with the kill.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I've never seen her not smile.
No,
when she served it and didn't hit it in, I think she was still smiling.
I think you're right.
When I'm doing a replay or whatever, you can't hear. You have this like.
Oh,
if you
okay.
need
Okay.
to, like,
Thank you. Yeah.
If I'm like, you're waiting on me to come back.
Yeah. I was. You could tell I was like hovering. All right. We've got number 3, Olivia, a.k.a. Bill Willis, coming in.
Bill Bob.
Bill Bob. Isn't that a pizza place? Bill
I don't
Bob's?
know.
Bill Bob's. That's right. Down in Jasper.
Oh, and then she's. I don't know. Can you go out and then come back? Go in and come back out?
Well, I think you have to play at least one rotation once
Yeah.
you're
So
checked in.
both teams struggling. I think we're doing some different things with our rotation tonight. So that might be part of our confusion.
Lowe's is going to set it all the way to the outside to Hunt. Nice hit there, and a little tip over the net by number 4, Gwen Beavers, but the Royals are going to bring it right back.
Yep.
Great volley there.
And good play at the net. I think not very many people disrupt Josie like that
No.
at the net.
Definitely not.
As Hirschman's going to set up the middle, and Beavers with a nice hit.
Little tip over the net. Oh, we had a little miscommunication there. Becca Grimm saying, that's me, that's me. So she was playing it in the ground, but that's a good teammate. Just call it out, say, hey, I missed that one. It's all right. Vikings are still within 10 from the Royals. It's 20-10 in this first set of MEC action.
Senior leader there,
Yeah.
Hirschman going outside to Duncan. And it's a point. Actually looked away, so I didn't actually
I know
see.
I was underlining some of these names so I can more quickly announce them.
Duncan's had a few of those, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Good hits.
Beavers serving for the Vikings. There we go. Nice low serve, just barely over the tape, and a little tip over the net by West.
And I kind of talked to Coach Rainbow a little bit, like who's kind of a person to watch, and that West was one. She said pretty good, was good against us last year. Younger player. She was a sophomore last year. So she's been pretty good so far.
Elena Eastridge back to serve for the Royals. Oh, she goes way back. I forgot she's got that nice little jump serve. She'll come into the screen here in a second. There we go.
Grim, good play. Hirschman going outside to Duncan.
Lowe's is going to set up Josie Hunt on the outside and just didn't quite follow through on her swing, and that's going to sail out of the back of the court. Rainbow's just going to quickly remind her, just swing through, swing hard. Passed up by Elena. Lowe's back to Josie, and there we go. Now we got it. Now, you know, Josie doesn't usually hit from that side, I feel like, but she's kind of finding her sweet spot there.
She does rotate over there.
Yeah.
From match to match. At some point during the match, she will end up on the right side.
Gotcha. I don't know how many viewers we have, but there's not much going on the chat. Oh, just barely over the tape there. Looked like it was going to go into the net, but it'll count. So we've got 23-13. Royals lead the Vikings here in set 1.
And if you want to know how to do the chat, you can go on YouTube or Facebook onto the video, and you can send a message, comment, and we can see it here in the booth. And that's how you'll answer the trivia question later.
Ooh, forgot about the trivia.
Oh, I'm not.
Everybody always thinks I cheat because my husband, he's like the trivia guru, but I don't. I like to be, I'm too competitive. I want to get it on my own. All right, that's the end of set 1. Royals win that one 25-13 over the Vikings. And honestly, some really good volley action. I know the score might not be as indicative of that, but both teams were prepared and they were watching. Each time on the errors, we just caught each other asleep, I think. The Vikings coach, Amy Hardwick, this is her first year at Blue River, but she had mentioned that she's been coaching for 15, but coming out her first year with a team like this, I can't wait to see what they can do as the season progresses.
Yeah. We didn't have any timeouts during that, so we need to get some commercials.
Yeah, let's
So
get
we're
it.
going to get a commercial. We'll be right back right after this. You're watching Eastern Hancock Volleyball on the EH Sports Network.
Car that sparkling clean shine it deserves. Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
All right, welcome back. You're watching
So see.
Eastern Hancock Sports Network. And your announcers here tonight. I am Joe Paxton, and Jay Gallion is with me this evening. And we're getting ready here shortly for set 2. So
It's on commercial right now. On
yeah, well,
YouTube.
that's delayed.
Oh, okay.
It'll be delayed. We're live,
Oh, okay.
but that'll be delayed.
Sorry, just trying to make sure everything's working. I saw the computer screen swirling and it made me nervous.
So we were kind of looking at team leaders. We didn't quite get to this in the pregame. I don't have any stats for Blue River, so we really didn't have anything to go off. They didn't have a full schedule in max preps or stats. So, but the Royals, Josie Hunt did pretty well there, leads us in kills and that there. Adeline Willis, the freshman, leads us in blocks this year.
Which is great for her because honestly, she's not what I would consider the tallest player out there, but she can jump. She's got hops.
And then Hayden Collins leads us in aces. She's one of our players to watch.
Yep.
Elena Eastridge, as you imagine, you're kind of in that position. You're out there in the back row all the time. You probably should be one of our leaders in digs, and she is. Coming back from a little bit of a slight injury. I don't know. I don't feel like she's moving quite as good as she was early in the season.
I don't think so either. You can tell she's favoring it a little bit, but she'll never show that fully.
Right.
Yeah, she's just not that kind of kid.
And then our freshman, Carly Lowe's, our setter, obviously the same kind of thing. Usually our setter is going to lead you in assists, and she's done a tremendous job at that
For sure.
position as a young freshman.
For sure.
We will do the trivia between the sets that could become the first time it could be an elimination set. So if the Royals win this set 2, we will do the trivia then. If the Vikings win set 2, we will hold off and wait until later on.
Okay.
I came up to it with it literally right before the stream, so we'll see how it goes. If you're looking for live streams, tomorrow night we're going to be at Centerville. Mr. Gallion and I will be there, and Then next week, I think we have youth night volleyball next
yes,
Tuesday.
on Tuesday, yep. So make sure you come out and support those little volleyball players for the Royals.
I'd like to see us to get off to a little better start here.
Yes.
We got off to a little bit of slow start. It was 5-4. We were ahead, but really I don't feel a whole lot of energy coming from the team right now like we typically see.
I wonder if it's just that 4-day week is just throwing off the routine. I noticed my kids in class today were a little off as well. So I'm thinking maybe just having that 4-day week just kind of threw off their rhythm. Ooh.
Yep. It's going to be just out. It's going to be point for the Royals.
And the Vikings are asking for a touch on that, but they're not going to get it here.
I didn't replay it, but
yeah,
I also didn't see it either.
I'm just going to let this play, guys, rather than move the camera a whole bunch. I apologize. Collins with the serve for the Royals. It's going to be passed up by their libero on that back row, Grimm, but it's going to go a little too far out of bounds to be playable here.
3-0, good start here. Collins leads us in aces. So she's doing a nice job here getting us started, and then we have that service there.
Well, I think it kind of looked like she was trying to do a little floater.
Yep.
Normally she puts a little more sauce on that serve, and it looked like she was just trying to float it over and catch him off guard, but didn't work out exactly how we planned.
Yep.
Got Hirschman back to serve for the Vikings.
Go outside the Hunt.
Oh, again, that libero, that back row, man, she's not going to let that ball get past her very many times.
Yep. Lowe's going to Borgman.
There it is again to that back. Hirschman's going to set up Williams, and a kill there by the Vikings.
Yep. Good play, good volley there by the Vikings. Some great plays there by the libero in the back row, like you mentioned.
Yep.
And Hirschman's been really good. That Hirschman name sounds familiar.
I was going to say that.
You want to tell us who that is?
Yeah, so we've got Hirschman serving for the Vikings, and her dad, Troy, is our trainer here at Eastern Hancock. So if you were at home and you're wondering where you've heard that name before, our trainer, Troy, that is his daughter. So.
And I saw him beforehand.
He was not decked out in Blue River
He
stuff.
was wearing Eastern Hancock. I said, I see you're wearing something nice, but I think he said he was changing.
Yeah,
so
I think so. Then what a hard position to be in. You be dad or do you be the trainer? I don't know.
Another service error.
Was that Smiley?
Yes.
Well, she's still smiling,
Yes,
but
she is.
yeah, this is, again, I think it's just this 4-day week. So if anybody brings up, should we have a 4-day week at school, the answer is no, absolutely not. Now, as a teacher, I say yes.
Oh, just a bit wide,
a little
almost hit the line. The libero Grimm comes back in. We haven't had much chat interaction.
No.
Hopefully we have a lot watching. I know it's a weird time for the varsity match, so.
Honestly, that's probably throwing a lot of people off. They're thinking they're going to come and watch that, but.
And there, Duncan tools the block.
Yes, she does.
And gets the point for the Vikings.
Now this, you don't see Corey get frustrated often, which she isn't super frustrated, but I know she has been telling them many times, you've got to seal that net. Seal that net. Number 4 for the Vikings, Beavers back to serve. And going to set behind to Josie Hunt. Get somebody in the net.
Somebody for the Vikings. I did not see her show a number.
Got a special guest up here, guys. Give me 1 second. Got Josie Hunt back to serve for the Royals. Nice high serve there. Set to the middle, and that is in. Nice kill by Autumn West.
And that's the combination I feel like has been the most effective for them. I keep hitting the wrong button there.
Oh, that's okay.
Is Hirschman to West.
Yep, Hirschman to West every time. Got McQueen serving for the Vikings. Pass by Eastridge to Lowe's to the middle to Meyer, but again, we got to swing through. She had her arm just a little bit far behind her.
And 6-6 again. Another slow start here to the set.
And that is out, but just barely. And we do have a special guest, my daughter, Harper Gallion. Can you say hi?
Hi, everybody.
And Harper's here. She loves volleyball. She just left cheer practice, but we had volleyball yesterday, right?
Right.
Yep. So Harper's going to be out there one day when she's just a little bit bigger.
And don't be concerned, Harper. There's a lion over
There
there.
is a lion in the gym, guys. I'll show you on the camera here in a second. But number 11 just Duncan tried to get that over, but the Royals had an answer for that one.
Oh, sorry. So great play. So I believe we've had some mascot tryouts.
We did, yes.
And I don't know if we're allowed to say who it is.
We're not, actually.
Okay.
It's
So,
very secret. Yeah.
Okay. Good play there, but let's see if we can get it. I won't do a replay.
I'm sorry.
Let's see.
I'm just
See if
watching
we
my
can,
daughter.
Oh, no, the wall's in the way. Sorry.
Oh, no, he's too far over there.
I thought, who put that wall there?
We'll see if we can get the mascot to come up here in a minute. Free pass over the net. Lowe's is going to set far outside to Willis, and that is
that
out,
was
but
close.
just barely. Just barely.
Yeah, it wasn't by much.
We've got
And
Grimm back to serve again.
Not typical. Can the trivia be guess who the mascot is?
Well, we won't tell you if you're right. I do know who they are, but and that serve by Grimm is going to go right into the net. Here, we can get a good shot of the mascot, I think. I don't know how to zoom, but
and we had basketball the other day, and I saw some of the people that were in there.
oh,
so-
really? Oh, so you kind of have an idea? Okay.
So, and was being coached or taught by one of the best, I believe.
Yes, but also can't mention that name either. Apparently,
Really?
the mascot community is very secretive. I did not know this. I've learned.
I do know this because anytime I mentioned something to him, he would change the subject
Very much so.
quickly.
Yes, yeah. I discovered that by doing the exact same thing because I know this person, and he was like, "Nah, yeah," and just changed the subject.
Yep.
So apparently, the college mascots and that whole thing is very secretive.
I did have it, but it was in the paper.
Oh, well, yeah. I don't know.
So, I mean, it was in the Daily Reporter about this person, but anyways.
Yeah. Great volley here by both sides. Going to try to keep this going. Willis, get up there. Passed up out of that back row. We're going to try to free ball this. Oh, we got a communication error by the Vikings. Royals need to get set back up here. Hirschman to the middle. Little tip. Josie Hunt is ready in that back row to Lowe's. She's going to go back to Hunt in the middle. Nope. Hirschman's going to keep this in play. Oh, just right over the net. Come on, Lowe's. Get it. Yes, this is going to keep it between the candy canes.
Oh, they're going to call the candy cane.
It looked like from my side it was in. Sorry if
I'm gonna say
if I audibly shouted. That was exciting.
That was not the prettiest volleyball in the world.
No, but it was exciting.
But it was exciting volleyball.
Well, you're lucky. Usually when I watch volleyball games, I'm yelling like I'm on the court, so I'm trying to be a little more subdued. Got West with the serve by the Vikings here. And not quite there. A little ace by the Vikings.
Vikings hanging around right here trying to force a tie going into set 2.
11-9 Royals are currently leading. Pass out of that back row. Josie's going to set it over there. Hirschman's going to set it right back to the middle. That's where she likes, and there's another one.
I wonder if Coach Rainbow might go timeout
I'm
here.
feeling like a timeout. This may be the first time I have seen the Royals with a little bit of a defeated look, but you know what? Maybe a timeout can get them to rally back. Ball's up.
Another ace. And that's going to tie it up there for the Vikings, and they're playing really, really good volleyball right now.
Oh, our mascot's getting angry. We might see the mascot on the court here in a minute, guys. Ball's up. Nice dig out of the back there. And Lowe's is going to keep that in play. A little tip over the net. Hey, you can play it off your head, but we slid underneath the net there by Willis.
Good effort. Good effort. I don't believe it is Cole Allen.
Well, you were close.
Maybe, I don't know. I think Cole Allen's busy.
Cole Allen is a clown. He is not a mascot. Is that what we were?
I don't know.
The confusion was? Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, he's a clown, not a mascot. I hope Cole's not watching, but
he's got a game.
A little bit of this is payback for the football game. There was a bit of trash talking about me If you remember, Joe, you might have made a comment.
I don't remember.
Don't remember? Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I don't remember.
That's fine. Our viewers remember.
As yeah, that's kind of lost my mind.
Oh, yeah,
I
right,
can't
right.
remember.
If
That
you
was a-
guys at home were watching that football game and you remember, feel free to get on the chat and let us know.
I think it was something about Cody wearing shoes. Or
I
not.
think so, yeah. Got Collins with the serve there. Hirschman's going to set it right to the middle to number 4, Beavers. It's going to be out of bounds, though.
It was close.
It
was
was
right
really
there.
close.
It was just out of bounds.
And ideally, if you can hit it to that back line, that's a great spot, but it's really hard to do. Really hard to do in a controlled manner, I guess I should say. Number 4 with a little tip over the net and just rolled across the tape. Hirschman to the outside of Williams. Lowe's is going to set out to Hunt, and that will be touched, so that point will go to the Royals. Current score is 15-12. Royals are leading. Collins back for another serve.
I'm just so surprised. We've had 0 timeouts.
Yeah, this is odd. You know, sometimes you can feel like a timeout is coming, and then,
Yes.
nothing
Especially
called.
in volleyball.
A nice little trick there by Lowe's. She was watching. That's one of those things we've mentioned in previous games, but she's very aware of where it's going to go and where they aren't, and then sometimes she won't set it to anybody. She'll just tip it right over the net, catch you sleeping.
Ooh,
Oh, I think that was one I would probably let go.
Yeah. Yep.
That's all right. Again, it's easier for us to say we get to sit up here and watch, but
Yeah, we have a better angle of it than they do.
yeah. Ball's up. Just a nice little floater. Again, caught him sleeping there.
There's that Collins. A little bit of a change up or took a little off of that for the ace.
Well, as that front row is switching positions and getting along that front of the net, that back row's really got to step up and pass those balls up. Otherwise, they will exploit that, as Collins just did for sure.
Williams. Dug out. Now go to Borgman.
Borgman, nice swing through. Good job, Borgman. Nice work. Maybe kind of getting back in our rhythm here a little bit.
Yeah, that's about 6 or 7 in a row, I believe.
Collins still serving for the Royals. Ball's up. And again, a nice little floater. We're going to go behind to number 4, Beavers.
Ooh, great play by Josie.
There we go.
Oh.
Okay, she tried. She tried, and so did Collins, man. They were trying. Now our smiles are back, so they understand they're at least making the effort to get that ball and keep it in play. Carolyn Hirschman serving for the Royals. Or excuse me, Vikings. I apologize for the Vikings. Ball's over the net. Collins is going to pass that up to Lowe's, back to Hunt. That's going to be just over the net, but they're keeping it in play. Outside to Williams, and that is out of bounds. Royals are going to keep the point there, making it 20-13, Royals leading. Little substitution here. We've got Borgman coming out. We've got Smiley Whitgren coming back in to serve for the Royals. Oh,
Ooh.
just short.
Another service there, but I think we're trying some different things, and you never know. I don't know what secret hand signal that Coach Rainbolt's given the servers, but
Oh, are you talking about behind the clipboard?
Yes.
So she's telling them which zone to
Zone.
serve it to. So, like, if you split the court, essentially, this is a very simplified way to do it. So, if you're a big volleyball person, don't correct me, but if you split it into 6 parts, there are zones that she is telling them to serve to, where maybe they've noticed somebody out of position or somebody that's not getting to the ball as quickly, you know, different types of serves. Part of what she can signal is the type of serve as well.
yeah, that's why I'm like wondering. Like typically we don't see Hannah have those kind of
Right.
errors, but maybe Coach Rainbolt's challenging her to try a serve that she's not using.
yeah, like a little
typically.
floater or something. Just
Right.
yep, that you are probably spot on. And I bet if we did an interview with Rainbolt, she would agree to that as well. Josie Hunt just barely tipped that over the net, but she saw that they are out of position a little bit for the Vikings.
Olivia comes in and Collins comes out.
Josie Hunt with the serve for the Royals.
Ooh. Another service there. I think, like I said, I don't know, but
seems like they're trying different things.
yes,
Yeah,
because
you could be right.
this has not been what we've. Oh, now Greenfield, we had a lot of service errors, but pre-Greenfield, we didn't have a lot of service errors.
No.
There's a slide.
Little slide. I know. I was going to say. I know you like that one.
And there's West.
Tell you what, that Autumn West, she just looks like a very just sweet. But man, when she goes up to hit, she is there for business.
Got a little power to it.
Yeah, she's got some power behind that.
Josie stepped back and then couldn't quite get to it.
Got stuck in the mud.
And Vikings not going away.
Nope.
Just a 4-point difference here in this set number 2.
Balls up.
The Queen. And there's the Carly Lowe's, freshman, making a big play. And what a player she's been for the Royals.
Oh, yeah.
You wondered how we'd be having freshmen step into that role, and she has been better than I expected, I think.
For sure.
Not that I didn't think she was any good, but she's been really, really impressive this season
Well,
so far.
you don't know how a freshman's going to react. Being in a varsity is different than middle school. I mean, it's a whole different ball game, and she's just, like you said, has shown a maturity far beyond her years for sure. Little back row tip there by Beavers, but didn't quite get over the net.
It's going to be second set.
Second set, Royals are going to take that 25-18.
That means, well, again, we didn't have it. So we're going to try to get a commercial in. We'll get a commercial in, and then we'll come back for the Dave's Express Care Car Wash trivia question.
All righty.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1900.
All right, there's our mascot dancing to the music as we come back.
I love it.
We're going to have one more commercial. We'll be right back.
Connect Electric customer, did you know the same great service you trust for your electricity can power your connection to the digital world? That's because high-speed fiber internet is available to your home. Experience internet without limits, lightning fast speeds with no data caps, all with expert support available 24/7, 365 days a year. From electricity to internet, we're your trusted local connection. The power to connect is already here. Visit 9starconnect.com today.
All right. Welcome back. You're watching Eastern Hancock Sports Network. And we're going to have our Dave's Express Care Car Wash trivia questions, so get ready. All right. No.
Oh, no, that's not it. Which one is it?
You thought I'd be ready, but I'm not.
Oh, no.
Okay, timeout. You think I could have done this during the commercial. All right. 25.
Come on,
Blue
Joe.
River Valley, 25.
You're fired.
Question. All right, here it comes.
Come on. And 3, 2.
All right. The
There we
Royals
go.
entered tonight with a 12-2 record, which is believed to potentially be the best start in school history. I'm still working on the research of that, but our winningest team in 2012 won 28 matches.
Oh, wow.
Total. What was their record through 14?
Ooh.
games? So at 14 matches, I should say, 14 matches, what was their record, the all-time winningest? And I will say it's not as good as ours is this year.
Yeah,
So
that's a hard one.
yeah.
I have
Well,
no idea.
Well, you got anywhere. They could have been 0-14. They could have been 1-13.
Okay.
2-12. So give a guess on Facebook or YouTube, and I got to get on here and make sure that I put the right. I never updated it on here, so I got to get the answer later. Oh, you didn't see that, did you?
Nope. Didn't see it.
So we'll leave that up there a little bit. So you can answer on YouTube and Facebook. Please participate. We like to have
yes,
participation
it makes it
in
more
these.
exciting. Otherwise, I just have
We
to
just
talk
have
to
this
Joe.
one guy and keeps clogging up our chat.
He's really handsome, though.
Oh,
He's really handsome.
So let us know. Like I said, I had 12-2 record, really impressive start.
It's a great start.
And I think most people, I was knowing the seniors that we lost from last year's team, probably weren't expecting us to have this good of a start.
Yeah.
Thought we'd be okay, but maybe not 12-2, the winningest or best start in school history potentially.
Absolutely not a knock on this current team, but when you have a team like we had last year, it is hard to fill those shoes. But wow, have they really stepped up and so impressive. Such a great team, well-oiled machine here. Got Lowe's setting behind her to Collins. Hirschman's going to pass that to Grimm and hit over the net by West, but it's going to be passed back up by Hunt to Lowe's to Willis.
Oh, Grimm's going to good effort.
Little sloppy volleyball, but hey, we're keeping it in play till we get back into our rhythm. Collins is just going to tip that right there, but Hirschman's going to hit the ground.
That's great play by
Yeah,
Hirschman.
it is. Oh.
Oh.
And that is such, you know, Willis looks frustrated, but you know what? That is a hard ball to pass up. And once it goes that direction, there's nothing you can do. I mean, she tried.
And if you're the coach of the Vikings, you got to be excited about their fight. They've made some really good plays tonight, despite being down 0-2 here early on or in the match.
I think for the Royals, what we haven't seen is them to put the heat on these hits. I mean, they can really kill that ball. And, again, it could be Rainbolt trying something new. I mean, you got to try different things in a game situation. You can do all you want at practice, but the game is different. But we haven't seen them really put some sauce on those hits. And I know it's there. I've seen it.
There's a big hit there by
Beavers. There we go. So, Hunt, there we go. That's a little more what I'm talking about.
Lily just punches it. Lowe's.
Nice block by the Royals. There we go.
Borgman and Willis combination at the net scores the point. And I don't know who gets the official credit for it.
Not sure.
They were both there. Chloe's been pretty good tonight. She started off for a couple early points. I'm trying to think ahead. We possibly have players of the matches. There's back row to Collins.
Oh, that almost went over the net. Or were they? Oh, they gave it. They said it was 4 hits.
Yeah.
That's
like,
such a hard one to call. But
I can't believe it didn't make it. As hard as she hit it and where she hit the net, you thought that was just going to fall over. Oh, there we go. Somebody other than Michael Gallion answers. 10-4.
It's one of our guesses. Oh, yeah, I see it. Got Borgman coming out for the Royals, and we've got Smiley Whitgren step into the back line to serve. Ball is up.
Grimm to Hirschman to Beavers. And Hunts, and she hits it into the net. Had McQueen and Beavers waiting there for her. And
they were ready. Got Beavers back to serve for the Vikings.
Now, do you think that's Morgan Collins or John Collins in disguise as Morgan
I think John Collins disguised as Morgan. Okay. That way, if he's wrong, then it's not on him.
Yeah, it's not John Collins. So. Well, could be.
Woo! Oh. Nice hit by West. Wow. The Royals were not expecting that. That's what I'm talking about. She looks so unopposing there on that front line, but, man, she can crank that volleyball. The Royals need to rally and get back into this game here quick, or we're going to let the score get ahead of us.
Just Tuesday night, they lost the first 2 sets and came back and won in 5. So you can't just assume that the match is going to go your way.
Nope, because that's as soon as you do that, that's when it doesn't. Eastridge back to serve for the Royals.
And it was John disguised as
It
Morgan.
was. See, I knew it.
Outside Duncan.
Good pass by Collins up to Lowe's, right to the middle to Meyer. Nice hit, yes. Caught the Vikings off guard. That was great.
Good job there by Heidi. John's a loyal volleyball live stream viewer. Now is he working? You think he's working?
Yes, definitely. But he probably can't say that because I don't know if he's
Oh.
allowed to watch the live stream at work.
Well, we didn't have to say where he works.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Nobody knows where he works.
Nobody knows? Okay. Well, let's put it in a graphic on the bottom of the screen. No, I'm kidding. Eastridge back to serve for the Royals. A little tip over the net by Meyer and just caught the Vikings off guard again. We're on a little bit of a roll here. Royals are leading 7-5. Eastridge back to serve again.
Seems like we've gotten off the slow starts, and then somewhere around that 12, 13, like Royals have a little bit of a run to get a gap. As Eastridge serves, and it just, they call it in.
Vikings don't like that.
And it's going to be overruled by the up.
Honestly, let's see.
I don't know.
That looked in. To be honest, I'm not trying to play the Royals card, but it did look in. We'll go with the official, though.
All right, we're back.
Nice little slide by Hunt, and that is over the net. So Royals are going to pick up that point there. Got a substitution. We've got Bob Willis coming in for Hayden Collins.
You have that fine line there by the Vikings. Like, you need to be close enough that you can't get the ball back between you and the net.
Exactly.
But you can't get into the net.
Yeah, and it's really hard to do that. I have Bob up for the hit there. Little set to the middle.
Oh, did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh. As Duncan.
Duncan's just going to float that over, but Royals are ready, and we're going to set that to the back row. Nice job by Eastridge. She looked a little surprised that went over.
And it's always fun to see the libero get a kill.
Oh, yes.
Like, because everybody's rooting. She doesn't get that many opportunities. And we've seen
excited.
a few this year.
Josie Hunt serving. Yeah, I love that reaction by the whole team. Nobody was expecting that to happen. Oh, wow.
What
Vikings.
an effort.
Yeah, keeping that in play. Wow. Meyer with this hit in the middle, but the Vikings are ready.
Hirschman.
Pass the lows outside to Bob Willis. Back outside, and that's going way out of bounds.
And that was Carolyn Hirschman that nearly needed a trainer after running into the scores table there, diving into the scores table.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
No thought about not getting injured there.
Yeah, she knows she'll be taken care of. That little set right there in the middle. Man, girls.
So line up here for the Royals. We have, we're going to have Sam Ritchie's coming in. Senior. Sam Ritchie's going to come back. So we got Olivia Willis, Heidi Meyer, Carly Lowe's, Whitgren, Eastridge, and Ritchie on the floor.
Nice pass by Ritchie there. Lowe's is going to keep it in play with Eastridge. And we've got Hirschman to the middle, but that is out. Thank goodness.
Great effort there by Carly to get to that. The pass was just a little bit wide from Ritchie, and Carly just dove, gave all it, kind of like what Hirschman did just a minute ago, and the Royals get a point off of it. Still waiting. We have one answer or two answers. 10-4, 10-4.
Right now, the current score is 11-8 Royals, but it is not been an easy game, I can tell you that. Got West back to serve for the Vikings. On the court for the Royals, Borgman, Lowe's, Meyer, Ritchie, Willis, and Eastridge. And that serve's going to go into the net, so Royals are going to pick up a lucky point there.
And West seemed extremely disappointed there after that one.
Yeah, I don't think that's common for her, but we've got Heidi Meyer back to serve for the Royals, waiting for the call here by Coach Rainbolt. Ball is up. Hirschman going outside to 2.
West couldn't quite get the pass, and that's where Carly appreciates. I know I've talked to this about with Jamie. Like, Carly appreciates good passes because that makes her job so much easier.
Oh yeah.
And we just got to do a little bit better job on the back row passing to our setter.
Yep.
Adeline playing on the outside a little bit here with that swing.
Now it's going to be out.
Just a bit outside. Close.
Collins coming back in for Willis.
So a little different lineups coming in and out. Richie's going to come out, and Josie's coming in. We could have some people thinking they're going to watch the match here.
Yeah, I know.
Starting in a few minutes. We're getting close to potentially being done here.
Oh. That was a little sloppy play by both sides, but I don't know what else you could have done in that. Oh, nice dig by
Come on,
Lowe's.
get this. Nice.
Good rally by the Royals. Oh, little tip over that, but that was going out. That's okay. Once it's played, it's played. And Josie finding that hole right there in the middle of the court.
Well, I didn't get the kill, but I got the effort here on this replay there of Carly getting to that ball and then just saving that point with Carly's effort. Carly's made a few plays that could potentially be a player of the match.
Oh, yeah. I knew that's what you were going to say.
We'll see.
It'd be an obvious one.
Yep. Outside Hirschman to Williams.
Passed up by Collins and way out. Josie was afraid to hit her coach, so she didn't pass that ball up, but I don't blame her. Vikings with a little substitution. We've got Duncan coming in for our libero Grimm, and back to serve is number 2, Lily Williams. Nice serve there over the net to Collins, to Lowe's, to the middle to Willis.
So I see Erica watching. I'm assuming you're at the middle school football game. How's that going? She might not be listening. She may just be watching.
Just be watching it, yeah.
But we'll see.
Ball's up. Going right back to that back row. Set outside to Josie Hunt, and she's going to slam it. That's what we need to see here, Royals.
I was going to say, that's the Josie we're used to. We haven't quite seen those big, gigantic kills tonight.
Hannah Whitgren back to serve for the Royals.
Middle school football team is at Triton Central today.
It's a big game for them.
Yep.
Oh, just got a little ahead of herself there for Beavers, but Royals are going to pick up a point there, making it 17-11. Whitgren back to serve again.
She is listening. 14-6, Triton Central going the second half.
Boo. Although staying that close to Triton Central, that's pretty good because they have a really good football program over there.
Oh, yeah.
Another kill by Josie Hunt. This is what we want to see.
Here's another thing we got to think of. We're not going to have a timeout to give the answer. So are we ready to give the answer?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Because we haven't had a timeout all night.
Nope.
So the answer to our trivia, 9-5.
Okay.
So the 2012 team was 9-5. They actually lost 3 of their first 4 matches. So they won their first match. They lost 3 in a row after that. And then were 9-5 through 14. They went on to have a great season, 28 wins, 10 losses, and our only volleyball regional championship.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected that, but Josie Hunt with the kill, and that's going to be in.
So no winners. There was a big prize.
Oh,
there was a big prize, but we had no winners. It's like the lottery last night.
Was it a free high five from Coach Spalding?
Was there a winner? Nobody won the Powerball last night.
Oh, I didn't play it.
Yeah.
Darn.
You have to. I didn't.
You got to play to win.
Yeah.
I'm too cheap.
Yeah, me too. All right. 20-11. See if the Royals.
Oh, nice recovery there by Collins.
Couldn't finish my sentence before.
And that's out. That's all right. Right idea, Royals. Trying to keep this ball going. I do want to mention, since you said we're not going to get a timeout, there's a lot of stuff going on this weekend and next week for the Royals. On Saturday, we have the Royal Rumble cheer competition. We've got 26 teams from around the state. Center Grove, Pendleton, all the Hancock County schools. We've got teams coming down from Bluffton. It's going to be great. If you are in the area, come on out to the high school gym and watch cheer competition and support our cheer team. And yes, that is a shameless plug from a former cheer coach, but these girls have been working really hard, our middle school program as well. We've got our youth cheerleaders that are going to do a little routine, and it'll be a great night. And then next week, we've got our FFA hog roast, I believe, on the 19th. Is that next week?
possibly have homecoming next
Oh,
week.
homecoming, yeah, but I think it's also the hog roast.
Yeah, typically.
Possibly.
I did have a question I want to answer real quick.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
They lost, Coach Gallion, they lost to Cambridge City in the second match, then Alexandria in the third match, Winchester in the fourth match, lost to Greenfield and New Pal. That was their first 5 losses. So later on, they lost to Greenfield and New Pal again, Edinburgh, Greenfield Central, and then lost to Providence in the
Good, Josie.
semi-state.
Sorry, I got excited. That's going to get hit out of bounds. So Josie with some serious kills here lately.
So, like, homecoming next week?
Yep, homecoming next week for sure. So
starts on Sunday, which is kind of out. Powder Puff football on Sunday night.
Sledgehammer volleyball, I think, is Monday. Yep.
And big football game on Friday against a really good South Putnam game.
Yeah, that game's going to be interesting. I'm sure Michael has something to say about South Putt. He's from Cascade originally, which is just kind of over in that area, but it'll be a really tough competition. But the Royals, we are really good this year, guys. You should come out and watch these boys play. It's something to see.
Yep. They'll be at Centerville tomorrow night in a tough matchup. We haven't beat them in a while. We've been in really close football games with them.
Joe, you don't have to bring that up.
We haven't been able to find a way to win those football games, but
yeah, they are a tough team. I will give them that. They are a tough team to beat. Josie with a nice serve over the net, but Hirschman's going to keep that and play to the middle to West. Passed up by Whitgren to Lowe's to the outside to Bob. Stay in bounds. Okay. The Vikings are going to keep that in play. I thought that was going out. Eastridge in the back row up to Lowe's. Little tip over the net, but brought back over, and it is out of bounds. Royals are going to pick up a point, making it 24-14, trying to close out this third set in conference action. Hunt back to serve for the Royals. Nice serve. So the Royals look to have adjusted on those middle kills there and tipped over the net by Willis.
Willis with the winning point.
She's a freshman.
Yeah.
She's a freshman.
Yes. Our cheer block was like very relaxed
subdued
tonight.
Yeah.
So we didn't get through a lot of stuff here.
We didn't,
so,
no. No timeouts. What the heck?
Yeah, that like really messed with me here. So I was expecting us to have a little bit more stuff to talk about because you came up with a list. We thought we were going to need a lot of stuff to talk about, and we couldn't even get to it. So Royals win 25-13 set 1, 25-18 set 2, 25-14 in the third set, 1-3-0, and kind of continuing that route to potentially a conference championship as they're trying to stay alive. Look at those conference standings right now. So the Royals moved to 4-0 in the conference, 13-2 overall.
Great start. Or not a start, great season.
Right. Blue River 0-2 in the conference, at least 2-4 that we know of in overall. And we need to look at that Wapahani. When is that Wapahani and Daleville matches? Because that's going to be interesting. So we got Union Modoc. There you go. Union Modoc next Tuesday.
Yep.
And the big one at Wapahani next Wednesday, I think. The 10th is Wednesday maybe. So
that'll be a really good test for our Royals as far as not just competitiveness, but that grit, because Wapahani, they are good. Yeah. They are always good, but they are really good this year.
And right now we're right in that top 2, 3.
Yep.
And our best we've ever finished in the Mid-Eastern Conference is third.
Yep.
And so let's see if we can make that next step. Get up there, compete with the Wapahanis, the Dalevilles, the teams that have traditionally been the powers of the Mid-Eastern Conference.
For sure.
And we're almost there. I do want to just point out some things because we've had some exciting stuff happen over, and I don't know if it's going to – I'll just kind of leave this going, but Aubrey Whittington hitting a hole-in-one.
Oh, my gosh. That is so cool. And good for her. Good for her.
So, I put that post on Facebook, and it's had the most likes and shares of any post I think we've ever put on there. Yeah. Really cool moment. Never been done before for a girls golfer.
Yeah.
So congratulations
So
to her.
proud of her.
And then the team had their best score ever in the conference meet, the Mid-Eastern Conference meet, getting a 398er, I believe. So,
Yep.
So that's really cool. This week's Royal Pride Athlete of the Week, Gavin Bowman, very deserving.
For sure.
I hated to see him in a sling.
He was
in
not
his
in
picture.
it today, I don't think, but I don't know. I only saw him this morning, so maybe doing a little better.
But what a start to his season he's had. I hate to see him get hurt because the first 2 weeks he might be one of the most impressive players on the football team so far this season. Maybe not so surprising to maybe him or the coaches or the players, but to outsiders, like I wasn't expecting him to have the impact
he's come
he's
out
had
of
already.
nowhere. Not that he hasn't been great in the past, but it's like you said, he is that player that's going to make a difference in a game. You know, you're going to find him, and he's going to score those points where we didn't think we could score points. So really proud of his effort this season for sure. Well deserved.
We just saw the tennis graphic came on there. They won their 5th straight conference title.
Oh, good for them.
So congratulations to them. There's Aubrey in the hole-in-one.
Oh, yeah.
So very cool.
She looks so happy.
Yeah. So
I would be. I don't even know how to play golf.
I
so.
always said if I ever hit a hole-in-one, I was just going to leave my clubs there and go home.
Yep. I don't. You can't do better than that.
Like some people would be like, "Why is these clubs sitting here?" I'm like, "Oh, Joe hit a hole-in-one," and he said that was it.
Yeah.
So, but
is she going to be our player of the game?
oh yeah, we haven't done that. Let's go back to that.
I was going to get her to come up here and tell her, but she's running off the court.
I thought, like sometimes Carly, things go a little easy for her because people pass it to her, so she doesn't stick out the great plays that she made.
This was not that night.
I thought tonight she had to work a little good to get to that second hit, and she made some incredible plays. She made some good decisions on when to go over on 2 and not go to the 3rd. She's very good all season, distributing it to the different hitters. She's got a lot of people that can hit between Josie, Chloe, Heidi, Hayden. So lots of different people that can get kills.
Yep.
And she does a good job as a freshman at kind of being that quarterback.
For sure.
And I thought tonight she did a great job at getting some of those loose, like scramble-type plays and getting it back and diving on the floor. She had a few times where I replayed her effort diving on the floor.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So I think we go with Carly Lowe's.
I think so, too. I think, like you said, obvious choice there. And, I mean, she was hustling all night. Yep. She's going to be tired this evening.
I do want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank you for joining me
tonight.
It's late
glad
notice.
To be back.
And we have the football game tomorrow night.
Yep.
I know we're looking forward to that. Big one, Centerville. One that could be a potential sectional opponent. Always want to do well in this matchup with them. So. And
can I make one more plug for next week's football game with it being homecoming? We have had some staff and students really working hard to build school spirit this year. You notice we had a mascot. They're really trying. We've got our band and our color guard doing performances in the bleachers with the cheer team and the cheer block. So this year we are really pushing school spirit and trying to just bring back that atmosphere. And we would just love to have as many fans in the stands to really help the kids, not just support the football team, but the color guard, the band, the cheerleaders, everybody that comes out, and try to build that Eastern Hancock traditions, build them back up with everything that's going on with athletes, you know, moving around place to place. A lot of schools are losing that community, and we don't want to lose that here. So make sure you get out there next week for sure for our home game, our homecoming, and support our Royal kids.
And we love to see the people watching.
Yes.
But we'd rather see your face here. So
yeah, for sure.
And we know there's sometimes you got people like Erica chatting with us. She's got to be at 2 places at once. Live stream works out really good for her to be at both places. And so, but if you can make it out here, make that effort and be at the sporting events. Support the kids in person because they're all very fun to watch.
Yes, for sure.
Very competitive and they're good kids.
Yep.
And
bring those traditions back, guys. Help us out.
So
shameless plug. I'm sorry. I'm just, you know me. I love school spirit. I'm trying to get people out.
and again, we didn't get through some stuff. We do have an Amazon wish list. If you're ever looking forward to helping us, we just had Dr. Phil Howard's family purchase some things.
That's great.
From over the last week, and so it's we really appreciate anything you can do to help us. They're not the most exciting items sometimes. It's like cords and stuff, but we're trying. We go through those things like crazy.
Trust me,
they
I know.
loosen up, they break. we're trying to get sets where we don't have to keep using things in the gym and in the football field and on the road. We're trying to kind of keep things so it's a little bit easier for us to not move things around as much. And so some of that stuff on the wish list helps us achieve those things.
Yep, for sure.
And then the last thing is just our family sponsors. We added a Dave and Jane Poff.
Ooh, yeah.
So
who are they?
I think I've heard of them. Is
think-
that Poff,
is
right?
it Poff or
Pfaff?
Pfaff?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
But those are some of our family sponsors. If you're interested in becoming a family sponsor, contact the athletic department. You can scan that QR code or go to tinyurl.com/ehancockfamily. All right.
All right.
So we will hopefully see you tomorrow night.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Good night.